There was a time where nobody thought that Yo Gotti would actually manage to bag Angela Simmons more than 10 years later. The couple finally got together, only to be met with some pretty shocking news about Yo Gotti cheating on Angela with a side chick. One day my son asked me for like a sibling, and I was like, dang, that's a real question, like I'm not in a relationship, but I would maybe like to have more kids. But what if I wait, you know? I mean the realistic question, like what if I wait and it's too late and y'all there's receipts involved and it's going to come through those gates right there. Remember you said that you wanted a Tesla? Well, I got you one of applause those. So yeah, let's dive right into this love story began all the way back in 2015 according to Yo Gotti. For years, rappers have spoken about their crushes and rapped about them in rap songs, but you very rarely find a situation where the rapper actually manages to bag his crush. In October 2015, Angela joined the list of celebrity women referenced in rappers' songs when Yo Gotti released his hit tune Down in the DM. In the song, Gotti mentioned that he had recently followed Angela on social media and was literally head over heels to get his crush's attention. Gotti calls out Angela by first and last name, rapping, "And I just followed Angela Simmons, boy, I got a crush on Angela Simmons." They like Gotti, you bold? I'm going to let the world know. Ladies, if my man ain't like this, then I don't want it. After Gotti's initial public declaration of love for Angela, the rapper continued referencing her in his songs, including his 2017 track, Save It For Me, when he mentioned she had been cuffed by her boyfriend, then Sutton. Damn, he really wasn't giving up. Despite not being with her romantically, Angela still often acknowledged Gotti's persistence, and they finally eventually became friends, though Gotti always made it clear that he wanted to be more. In October 2022, Angela quietly confirmed that Gotti got the wish he had been waiting on for 7 years. According to Paper magazine, the pair turned heads when they posted similar Instagram story posts in Paris and Dubai. While they didn't confirm they were an item after posting the photos, fans immediately knew that years later they were finally a thing. One fan tweeted, "Yo Gotti really got Angela Simmons finally. That's some wild persistence." A few months after trying to be low-key, Angela finally confirmed to the world and eager fans that she and Gotti were dating on New Year's Eve 2022. They almost broke the internet by posing side by side, leaning against a luxury car underneath Angela's new boyfriend launch. She wrote a short yet heartfelt message to Gotti for the world to see. "You are all I need and more." Yep, these guys were in love. Angela and Gotti getting together proved to many people that sliding in the DMs actually works. Or does it? Immediately after they announced they were together, Angela continued posting some of their precious moments on Instagram. In August 2023, the couple's relationship had a full circle moment when Angela starred in Gotti's music video for his song The One. But boy, life comes at you fast. After a year or so of dating and multiple years of chasing her down, rumors swirled in October 2023 that Gotti may not be as into Angela as we all believed. On 20th, a gossip site called Gossip of the City posted on X, formerly known as Twitter, that Gotti allegedly has someone outside his and Angela's relationship. According to the page, the rapper spent time with his nurse Boo and apparently neglected to invite Angela. The fan wrote, "Either Gotti and Angela broke up or she getting cheated on because he was with his nurse Boo in Vegas last week at the Eteraya Hotel." One fan responded with an alleged picture of this nurse Boo, writing, "His real love that was seen at the Eteraya Hotel in the Sky Suite." Yep, y'all, when we said receipts, we really meant receipts. Fans were not playing around. Another wrote, "It bothers me when dudes do all they can to get you to like them, fall in love. Then the next thing you know, they're acting foul. It's so bothersome. I hope Gotti's not on that kind of time." I mean, that could actually be true. Maybe Yo Gotti was in love with the idea of Angela and really wanted to be with her just for show. Another wrote, "I figured him and Angela were an industry relationship anyway." He needed something positive going other than people still associating him with young Dolph's death. And this definitely not the first time I heard of Nurse Bay. He should have just shacked up with her. She's pretty with a career. What's the end game with Ang Gotti? It's crazy that these rumors are still swirling because in December 2022, when they first surfaced, Angela literally deleted her Instagram, which led many fans to believe that they are, in fact, true. Sources then began saying that Gotti apparently spent the holidays with another woman. He sees a nurse named Brandy, which explains why the internet was calling her Nurse Bae. For those of you who don't know, Brandy is a 31-year-old nurse, and she has had quite a large following since she was first linked to Yo Gotti. There are reports that the Memphis rapper has been tricking on her, but the nurse has not confirmed or denied that she and Gotti are an item. When reports that Angela and Gotti were dating surfaced, she had posted something on Instagram and captioned it LOL, which she later deleted when fans began to realize that she was trying to shade Gotti and Angela. I mean, I don't know about y'all, but these two have definitely had a past because for somebody to be pressed to the point of going online and posting LOL, we really don't know what Yo Gotti was telling this nurse behind Angela's back. Many sources have even stated that the duo has been seeing each other for a while now. But then again, fans could just be trying to ruin Gotti and Angela's relationship. Everyone knows how much of a big scene the VIP world is, and the drama that someone might try to break your family apart can never be excluded from the cards. Y'all, apparently Angela and Yo Gotti have actually broken up, even though they both haven't confirmed these rumors yet. But I feel like there's some red flags that have been there from the beginning that we really need to address. Angela has had a pretty rough past when it comes to men. We can't even lie. She and her ex-fiancé Sutton Tennyson met in a jewelry store in 2015. The two shocked the world and announced their engagement in April 2016. After news broke that Simmons was actually pregnant, despite her wanting to stay celibate until marriage. Of course, some fans saw this as a red flag, but it gets even worse. While pregnant, Angela's ex-boo, who sadly passed away after their breakup, had a side piece that he was keeping a secret from Angela. And the way she exposed him was crazy. She didn't take Simmons' feelings into account or the fact that she was pregnant. Angela's engagement and pregnancy glow came tumbling down when this side chick approached the website fist.com with evidence that Angela's then-fiancé was cheating on her, showing them videos and photos inside Sutton's Atlanta apartment and his bedroom. Y'all, she literally did a 360 video of his place. Yeah, that's kind of embarrassing for her because how much must she have been hating on Angela for her to do that? She even showed them the exact same artwork and details that have appeared in photos Angela has posted while at Sutton's home. In March of that year, text messages were then leaked whereby the woman claimed she was having Sutton withdrawals while he appeared to tell her, "We'll fix that." The site also has text from a second woman who alleges that she slept with Sutton on April 20. Yeah, crazy, right? Because a month before this, Angela was showing off her diamond ring on Instagram, noting, "Yes, I couldn't be more excited. This is only something I could have only dreamed of. I'm over the moon and feeling so blessed to be able to share my life with the one I truly love." Everything happened in the most perfect way. At the time, fans were actually shading Angela for her choice in men and actually said that she should have gone for Gotti in the first place. Some even implied that she was going to message Gotti now that her love life was completely ruined. Here's what they said. Angela Simmons ignored Yo Gotti's DM, got pregnant, married, and cheated on before the honeymoon. Ladies, ignoring DMs, let this be a lesson. Angela Ang Simmons really should have let Yo Gotti go downward in the DM. Angela Simmons about to send Yo Gotti that "Hey Big Head" DM finally. I mean, I hate to say this, but that last fan was right. It looks like Angela did finally give Gotti a chance. The reason why we think this is a red flag, y'all, is because we're sitting here thinking if Angela's ex didn't cheat on her, she wouldn't have looked at Yo Gotti twice because she literally had 10 years to do so and she didn't. This is probably why some are saying that the relationship was doomed in the first place because Angela had literally loved and lost before it. So what about Yo Gotti? Well, if you have been tuned into Yo Gotti, then you must have heard that the rapper confessed his crush on Angela Simmons at least once. But strangely, the rapper quickly moved on to date Yaya, the woman who previously dated Floyd Mayweather and Gervonta Davis. This was before he finally bagged Angela Simmons. But take a look at the red flags, y'all. When Gotti was with Yaya, a fan on social media thought to ask him if his feelings for Angela are still there. And Yaya was not here for the question. Happy New Year 2020. I'm looking forward to this year and many more with you. Yaya captioned a picture of the two. I thought he had a crush on Angela, wrote the fan. Not no more, Yaya clapped back. Oop. Yaya was definitely a little defensive there. What makes this worse is that literally weeks after this, the pair broke up and Gotti finally began getting to know Angela. This screams red flag because if Gotti was so willing to use Yaya to pass time, what makes us think that he wouldn't or hasn't already done the same thing to Angela? It seems that many people literally think that Gotti is an angel in all of this, but y'all, he's really not. Gotti was the one who allegedly pulled the plug on the relationship with Angela and even cheated on Angela with his nurse ex after he spent 7 whole years chasing after Angela and trying to even get her to go on one date with him. The reason why many fans aren't shocked is because Angela actually had the chance to get to know him before, but she didn't for a very specific reason. Years ago, he went to Angela's event and gave her some flowers and, of course, tried to shoot his shot. In an interview, Angela said that he's a nice guy and that she's flattered by everything. But in fact, behind closed doors, Gotti literally had a woman. He wasn't all the way single, and he thought that people wouldn't know how slick he is. Literally not long after giving Angela flowers in the initial stages of trying to get her attention years ago, he had given one of his baby mamas $100,000 for Valentine's Day. Now, he didn't say for sure that they were still doing the deed, but it certainly looks like that because $100K for Valentine's Day. Yeah, they were definitely doing something. Fans started to speculate that his relationship with his baby mama was the reason that Angela didn't want to get involved with him, and it frankly makes a lot of sense. But y'all, there's even more speculation now. We don't know how true this is, but some more fans are saying that the only reason why Angela went for Yo Gotti is because she's broke and needed somebody who was madly in love with her to pay her bills. A few years ago, Angela allegedly left her penthouse without paying the bill, and a judge hit her with a $48,744 default judgment. According to docs obtained by TMZ, hip-hop Angela rented a flat in the Pembroke at Fort LeCoupe in Randolph, New Jersey in October 2019. The landlord claimed Angela started racking up huge late fees for not paying her rent in full in late 2020, and the tab eventually ballooned to more than $50K. According to the legal docs, Angela failed to respond to the complaint, and eventually the court entered a default judgment against her for $48K, which includes late fees, unpaid rent, repairs, and more. Oop. But then again, guys, this is speculation. We all know that Angela has multiple streams of income, but we can't wrap our head around what is actually happening between her and Yo Gotti. When did these cheating rumors actually surface, and are they true? Fans seem to have receipts, but honestly, y'all, I need to see it with my eyes because Gotti spent 7 years trying to get Angela. What are your thoughts? Have the pair really broken up? And if they haven't yet called it quits, will they make it through this dark time?